Hey everybody, and welcome back to Life with Lolo. It is time for our weekly recap of Sistas. This is season 2, episode 13, and it was titled Let It Be. Before I jump into this recap review, if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. And if you end up liking this review recap, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button along with the share button. All right, y'all. So they are back and they still in the bank. They've been gone for a whole month and they still in the bank. But Aaron and Gary, they leave or whatever. Maurice was trying to stop Aaron and talk to him. And I'm like, what was that about? We see Andy, she's still crying. Danny, she upset about the money leaving or whatever, but they like Danny, like, no girl. So then Danny like, well, I just want her to remember what's, what he was about or whatever. So they getting all in their feelings because Danny want to keep it real. Like, she's trying to tell her, like, remember that he wasn't ish. Like, remember, girl, don't be all caught up in the good moments and the lovey-dovey moments and all that other stuff. Remember what this man and put you through. But they like, no, Danny, just go on to work, She like, look, I'm just trying to tell you that you smart, like you beautiful and stuff like that. You don't deserve none of that. Here go Andy want to list down all the men that did Danny wrong and used her and stuff. And I'm like, girl, that is not the time or the place for that. She's just trying to uplift you and let you know that you need to keep focused on and not think about all these good memories and that lovey-dovey feeling you got in your heart so you don't take this fool back. But they don't want to hear all that. They sent her on her way. And then they was like, all right, well, let's go on to have some dinner tonight. Let's have dinner at my house. That's Karen. So they like, girl, not where somebody got shot and you stabbed somebody and all this stuff. She was like, I ain't stabbed him. I had shot him. I mean, well, never mind. We ain't got to come to my house. And then here go Bree. Well, we can have dinner at my house. Here go Danny. And now where the man was putting the vibrate up his ass and the pink. I was like, girl. So they gonna go have dinner at who they gonna have dinner at? I think they gonna have dinner at Andy's child. Who knows? I don't even know where they landed on, but they gonna have dinner somewhere. So then we see Fatima. She in her new office or whatever. Here come annoying ass Hayden. If he don't catch a clue, so he coming in there. He want to give her some receipts from the houses last night that he did collected and whatnot. And of course they gotta do this back and forth dialogue where he trying to drop hints that he met Zach or whatever, but he don't outright say he met Zach. So she like, so you got these receipts from last night and whatever. He was like, yeah, I got them from last night. And so she like, that's weird. Why would you do that? He was like, well, I wanted to make sure the accountant was right and stuff. And so then he asked, can he start all over with her? And dude, she done said 50, 11 times, you not the one. Maybe she just needed, no, this she might get killed. You can't do that to no, you can't, because he's soft like that. You can't tell him that his dick game wasn't shit, because then she might end up on Snap or Fatal Attraction, but he be the one who killed her. No, don't do that, Fatima. Don't do that. But at any rate, what happened, child? Oh, so he like, can we start all over and stuff? And she like, what? Start all over? Like, no, we not starting over or whatever. So he like, well, you need to see somebody or something. She like, I'm always seeing somebody. Well, yeah, that's the problem, because I'm a prime catch right here. I'm the best thing. She like, the best thing? Yeah, no. You can go. I got work to do or whatever. He was like, all right, I see you around and stuff. So, of course, she get on the phone. She calls Zach up. Zach at work. He answers the phone. And she, seeing, what's good with him and what happened at the house and then Hayden come by. And he beating around the bush. He don't want to tell her. So, he like, no, I don't want to get in trouble and stuff. She like, you're not going to get in no trouble. Just tell me the truth. Did he come by? So then he finally says, yeah, he came by. He threatened to, kick me out the program. She like, what? He did what? Oh, I'm going to handle him. He like, no, don't do that. Don't get in no trouble or nothing like that. She was like, no, don't worry about it. I'm going to handle him. I got my ways. I'm gonna deal with him or whatever. So then they finished talking about that, and then she invited him over and stuff, and he like, well, how I'm gonna get some sleep if I'm over there with you, me feeling on that fat ass and stuff. And she like, I know, right? But no, she ain't say, they ain't say that. But anyway, he said he was gonna come over And she said she was going to let him get some sleep. Oh, okay, girl. After you sit it on his face and smother him and stuff like that. I understand, Fatima. I understand. Do you, girl? So anyway, we see Andy. She come in asking for Fatima for some paperwork. Of course, Andy got a whole attitude. I do not like the way she be talking to Fatima. She be real rude and real like, girl, you having a bad day. Gary done played you, but you ain't got to come in there with your attitude and stuff. Fatima trying to be all Joe Bell and stuff, and you all just hand me the paperwork. Like, oh, you lucky you gave her a raise, because I'd have told her to quit. But anyway, she come in there asking for some paperwork and stuff like that, and she all aggressive, and Fatima like, oh, okay, girl, all right, I got you. So she goes to her office. Why the lady? I don't even remember the cleaning lady name, but she in there, she cleaning during the day. What cleaning people? Whatever. She cleaning, and she was like, "I thought y'all worked at night." She was like, "Yeah, but I guess a bug going around, and the person they wanted to have the cleaning services in here early in the day and whatnot." So she was like, "Oh, okay, well," she was like, "Okay, well." You look sad. Why you sad? Why you in my business? Just clean the desk, okay? Dust something. Why you in my business? So she was like, I'm not sad. I'm not sad. Yes, you are. You sad. Tell me why you sad, girl. She like, I'm not sad. She was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get out with your business. Thank you. So then she like, well, I just want you to be careful. Be careful about what you talking about. Well, Paris here around here somewhere. She was like, oh, okay, and she was like, well, I'm just telling you, you know. And she was like, okay, well, obviously he done told you what went down. So, like, what's popping? She was like, well, you know, I had to bandage him up and stuff. I had to, you know, wrap his hand up and stuff because he had bruises. He had a little swollen eye. His tooth was knocked out and all that other stuff. So I had to, you know, see what was going on with my son. Like, who beat his ass? And so he told me what happened. So she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Just be clear. I was like, oh God, here she go with this whole but she ain't giving to us. She ain't giving to us. Then she was like, so you in love, huh? She was like, yeah, I'm in love or whatever. Is that so hard to understand? Like, why can't anybody understand that I'm in love? Like, I love who I love or whatever. So she was like, look, that's okay. She was like, well, how'd you get over it or whatever? Yeah, because what she say? No, I've been there before. She was like, well, how you get over it? Because I loved him, but I realized I didn't need him. And then she go get her rag and stuff, and then she leave. I said, all right, Miss Cleaning Lady, go on now. So then we at the salon. So soon as Karen walk into the salon, here go Pam, child. And Cameron, you see this? No, what is it? You see the new credit card bill, girl? No, I ain't see it. What is it? Girl. Is this for real? Yeah, girl. And I called, and they said all this charges are made by Zach Taylor. What? Oh, hell no. Child, he done charged up $5,900 on a business credit card. I said, what was he buying? Child. So Karen mad. She on the phone, child. She is dialing. We see him, he at work, he talking to Danny, talking about he going on break. We see him get the call, he declined it. So Karen not Karen, and Danny, she like, who was that on the phone? Don't worry about it. You still with your side chick, you still with your side business and stuff. He was like, look, don't worry about that. He was like, you know what, matter of fact, I'm glad you here because I'm going to do something real quick. So then he pulls out his phone. He was like, you see that? Ooh. So he blocked Karen. I said, oh, Lord, not the block button. So he blocked her. He said he tired of the BS and he tired of the drama. And I was like, but Zach, you be bringing the drama. You cheated. You gave her STD. You thought you had a girl pregnant. Who bringing the drama? So he gonna say, we brought the drama to each other. I said, boy, bye. So, he talking about he with this new chick, she don't critique him and she don't talk down to him or whatever. Danny was like, oh, so she's slow. I said, not slow. So she starts telling him how Karen had moved on. She at Aaron's house every night. They screwing and, doing all this other stuff. But she trying to rile him up. And he like, that ain't gonna work for me. That ain't gonna work for me. I don't care. Let her have fun. Let her do her. I just realized we not good for each other and stuff. So she like, get back together, Zach. Get back together. And I'm like, why does she keep pressing this? So we find out she got a bet with Bree that him and Karen gonna get back together by the end of the week. So they costing her money or whatever. So I said, child, bye. But we back at the salon. We see Karen. She steady dialing. Of course, she can't reach Zach because he done blocked her. Pam like, what he say? Girl, he ain't say nothing because I can't reach him. Pam, go over there and do something. Well, girl, what we gonna do? Like, why would he do that and stuff? Pam, why is you all in my business? Girl, the whole salon know your business. Everybody like, So Pam knew Boo shows up or whatever. So she like, don't be mad. She just mad because her boyfriend then charged up $5,900 on a business credit card or whatever. But I told you later, boo. Okay. So Karen, she like, so she steady dialing. So we at the bank, child. What's that boy name? The new boy. The new one. Well, I forgot his name. I know it starts with a J. But anyway, he asking Maurice questions. Of course, Maurice don't want to talk to him or whatever. And he like, look, I don't know you, bitch. Why are you talking to me? Why are you in my face? Like, why is you in my bubble? Like, go on back up. He like, look, I just need a little help on this tablet. He like, go ask Sabrina. So Maurice, he getting loud. He getting all, you know how Maurice get, because he don't like this boy. So he like, well, I think Bree trying to ignore me because, I think she like me or whatever. He like, what? He was like, you know how a chick like you or whatever. And Maurice like, no, I don't. He was like, what? He was like, because I'm gay. Like, hello. And so he was like, what? You gay? I said, oh, this boy is slow. I'm like, what? He was like, oh no, I just thought you was out there. I didn't know you was gay. Like, oh, okay. Then he talking about, did you ever play football or something? I'm like, what? And so Maurice like, no, I didn't play football. I played with balls. So he was like, oh. So then I was like, what was the purpose of the scene? So then Maurice says that he just as ignorant as his girlfriend or his friend girl or whatever. And he was like, don't compare me to him. He claims he ain't never been around nobody like Maurice. And Maurice got to tell him, like, it's gay people all over the place. What are you talking about? So he was like, no, like, I played football and stuff. He was like, yeah, they in the gyms. They playing football with you. They in the like, I'm like, where has this boy been? But it was just, the whole scene was just like, the fuck is we doing Tyler Perry? So I was just like, what? But anyway, he apologized to Maurice. Maurice was like, boy, say your apologies or whatever like that. You ain't offend me, but you did piss me off. So like, go on, like, go ask Bree. So he starts screaming on him and stuff like that. I said, Maurice, you finna lose your job, okay? But Jay, he pushed past Maurice, going to Bree office. Bree actually working, she on the phone. He asked for help. Bree like, why you asking me for help? Like, I showed you twice already. He was like, yeah, but this is real complicated. She was like, it's not that complicated. He was like, yeah, but this right here is complicated. I'm like, Bree, if you're supposed to be this man boss, if he asks you for help the boy out. Why we gotta do this whole back and forth? If I ask you for goddamn help me, bitch. Okay? But anyway, she like, you doing excellent, but you struggling with this. And he was like, look, I'm gonna just show you one more time. So she show him and stuff like that. Calvin pop up to give Maurice the key. He's talking about, I see you at home. Calvin apparently didn't use Maurice perfume and stuff like that. Maurice like, look, I told, don't touch my shit. I will get all up in your ass and not in a pleasant way if you touch my shit, okay? So he like, all right, my bad, or whatever. And let me find out you've been touching my toys. He was like, what? He was like, low down low. He was like, what? Come on, I apologize. He was like, all right. So then, Calvin go to spin around and leave or whatever. He see Jay do all on Bree's shoulder and stuff. He like, who is that and why is they so close? He was like, well, he like her. And he was like, well, do she like him? He was like, no, she just want to screw him or whatever. So, Calvin ran off. He's about to go cry in the car. So then we see Karen. She done came down to the airport. Okay, she wants her money. So she down there at the airport. Danny playing dumb like she don't know where Zach at. Karen like, call him. Dial his number. Find out where he at. Okay, he done charged up $5,900 on my credit card. Find him. So Danny like, all right, I'm gonna find him, girl. I'm gonna find him. So she get him on the phone. They find out he on number plane 7. He cleaning the plane up or whatever. Child. So they get back there, whatever. Karen go in. You done charged up $5,900 on my credit card and all this stuff. He like, what? Who? What? That ain't even me. That ain't even me or whatever. She was like, look, you gonna give me my money or I'm calling the police. You gonna call the police on me? Like, what? Come on, Danny. You said Danny like, this between y'all or whatever. They going back and forth. Money now or police later. I wouldn't even do nothing like that. I wouldn't even do nothing like that. She was like, you know what? I hate the day I met you. Because she said something about the knife wound wouldn't even save it or something like that. I said, oh, child. She was like, I hate the day I met you. And you brought nothing but pain. Just what you said. You taking a knife can't change that. I said, ooh, child. So he like, what? He was like, you know what? He all teary-eyed and, what? You know, I should have just let you die. I should have just let you die. She was like, what he say? Was it him or somebody said, are you done? And it was him like, are you done? She was like, F no. I want my money. And I want my money now. You better find out how you gonna get my $5,900, nigga. Look, I'm gonna catch a case. So she like, I don't ever want to see you again. All your stuff is in a box outside the apartment. He's talking about some what stuff? The stuff that was in my closet, not my grandfather's stuff. Now, you know that's all the stuff I got left of my granddaddy. I don't know why I sound like a runaway slave, but I'm going to work on it. But anyway, she was like, F you. And then something else happened and then pop, she slapped him. I said, ooh, child. So he go crying off, F you for bringing her here. I'm at work. He talking to Danny. Danny like, look, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, what? So then Danny tried to talk to Karen. Karen like, look, I don't want to hear that shit. Because she like, are you sure it was him? Are you sure? She was like, why you just can't have my back? Yes, I'm sure it was him. Yes. And then Pam had said, it said Zach Taylor, whoever Zach Taylor she know. Like, who gonna frame Zach and use the credit card? Could it be? I don't think Aaron would do nothing like that. I don't think Aaron would do nothing like that. So I think it had to be Zach. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But anyway, we see Andy. She working and stuff. Child, Gary done called 17 times. But he might come in there like, this fool keep calling. Like, what you want me to do? She like, look, just tell him stop calling or whatever. So she like, tell me what happened. She like, look, you already know what happened or whatever. She was like, all right, well, I just tell him stop calling. So then Andy was like, you know what, girl, what's your opinion on this whole thing? She was like, you want me to give you my opinion, like for real? Like, this is free, this free space. Like, I'm not going to be fired for telling you what I got. She was like, no, just go on and tell me. She was like, all right, girl. Bitch, this shit is effed up. She was like, oh, okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. Or whatever. So she was like, you want the real Fatima or the professional Fatima? She was like, just give it to me real. She was like, look, you work too hard for this BS, for him to be with his married ass and stuff like that. You need to get him straight. You need to get people around here straight because they keep looking at you all side-eyed and whatnot. And you got to put everything to rest. Like, get this office in order. Put Gary's ass to bed. And what I mean by bed, I mean kill this ish or whatever. So then Andy was asking her, like, well, have you ever been in love? She was like, girl. She was like, no, I'm saying like love. Like the can't breathe type love or whatever. She was like, yeah, I had that one time. And she was like, what happened? She was like, the man told me he was getting married 3 weeks before he got married. I said, oh, God, not 3 weeks before. So she was like, he was with his ex. He kept lying to me and stuff like that. And I should have known something was going on because you can't interfere with history and stuff. But he could have told me and all this other stuff. But you know what? After that, I just deaded all that. I'm not into that love crap. I just date him, fuck him, and leave him. That's what I do. I said, oh, she is jaded. She needs help. So Andy was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And I was like, I had thought the same thing, Andy, when she said it. And so she was like, what you mean, girl? She was like, that's why you don't commit. You just date and don't commit. She was like, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the way you got to do. I'm a pimp, okay? And she was like, yeah, but I can't do nothing like that. I cannot. I haven't given up on love. I love love. You know, love is just so bubbly and warm and tingly, and it's just good. Like, she was like, I ain't give up on love. I said, Fatima, yes, you have, girl. Yes, you have. So then they start talking about that. And so Fatima just says it's easier that way, and she got a whole bunch of men to get one thing or whatever. And then she says, so then Andy tells us that Gary was everything she needed. He was loving, kind. Fatima like, and married. Don't forget married. She was like, I mean, you ain't got to do that. She was like, but I just don't want you to forget he was married. So she was like, yeah. She was like, look, he showed you what he was or whatever. And so she was like, yeah. And so then Fatima starts glowing about Zach and how Zach's testing her pimping. Of course, she don't say his name. But she said, he just interesting. And, I don't know about this dude. So then we see them. So then we see Bree. She get a call. Danny calling her. Danny dropping tea what happened at the airport between Karen and Zach. And she like, you think he would have did that? She was like, girl, I don't think so. But Karen is off the deep end or whatever. And she gonna call the cops. Here go Bree. She better not do that. I said, who is y'all? She want to call the cops. Let her call the cops. Like, whatever. And so, child, Danny like, all right, girl, I got to go because I think I got some customers. So here go these two hillbillies. Okay, with a kindergarten education, talking about listen here, you black bitch. You better stay away from my baby brother. So she was like, and then the other one, we catch you around him again, it's gonna be hell to pay. And by hell, I mean HELL. I said, ooh, child, your pre-K education. So they was like, because you ain't gonna ruin our family with your nigga blood. You is I'm not even gonna say what you is. And then they cut off. I said, is he serious with this buffoonery? Child, get the ham sandwich out of here. I said, they better leave Danny's ass alone because she is crazy, okay? But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all felt about the episode down there in them comments. They are back, and we probably got 13 more episodes of this foolery where they going to still be on day 2. So, y'all let me know what y'all felt down there in them comments. If y'all like this recap review, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button along with the thumbs up button along with the share button. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. All right, y'all. I will see y'all in Married at First Sight because I'm about to go watch that and do that review real quick too. All right. Until next time. Peace.